Hi, my name's Rich Goodman, and we're going to adjust the firing pin on the Mosin. What you're going to need is take your bolt out of your rifle, make sure it's empty first before you do, and then you're going to need an adjustment tool, or you're going to need a caliper. These tools, you can get them for about $5 online, and they're the ones that originally came with the weapons that the soldiers would use when they field stripped and cleaned their weapons. There's 4 notches on here. The 2 that are the important ones are the 2 in the middle. The one is the minimum, and the other one is the maximum length that the firing pin is going to protrude from the bolt. So what we're going to do first is take your bolt and uncock it. Just turn it off to the side there. Make sure everything is pushed all the way down because there's a little bit of slop in here. Push it all the way down. Now that it's pushed all the way down, take your tool, and we're going to check the minimum space on it first, and we're just going to slide that right over, and this one touches the minimum, so it's long enough. Now we're going to look at the deepest one. That's going to be the maximum, and you don't want it to exceed the maximum, and it's not on this one. So this one is adjusted right. We'll just slide it around in there. It's not touching the tool, so we know that it's not going too far. We'll go back and check the minimum. It is touching the minimum, so it's going deep enough to hit the primer and ignite it. If you go back to the maximum and it's exceeding that, you need to adjust your weapon definitely, because these weapons aren't like the modern ones. They don't have gas ports. If you dent the primer too hard and pop a hole in the primer, the explosion is going to come backwards into the chamber, and you have a possibility of blowing your bolt out in your face or blowing the chamber up in your face, and that's not a good thing. If it is out of adjustment and you need to adjust it, what you do is pull this off, look at the back right here, and you can't really see it on this one because it's a little bit wore, but see the top of the bolt right there, see the slot on either side of the slot, or notches on the grip right here. And you'll see the little notches. It doesn't have to line up perfectly with that, but you want it to line up very close to that, so that way everything will go back together. Now, say this one was too long, all I would simply do is push down a little bit and spin it 1 or 2 rotations or whatever the heck it might be until I need it, and then put it all back together, and then measure it again, and just keep measuring it until you get it into the right spot. But this multi-tool is the best thing you can do. And the measurements that you want to make sure that you get to make sure that it's right are right there. Hope it works. If you got any questions, hey, feel free to give me some questions, and I'll do my best to answer them for you. Thanks.